am Christine Meyers, and I am the Office of Advocacy advocate for Region 2. And I have to tell you, I have to kind of do a little correction. We're actually an independent office that sits in the SBA. So although I don't have anything to do with money, which is a good thing for everyone, our counterparts do have a lot to do with money, and I can certainly answer questions on how to address funding. But my talk is a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you today about, I call it the B side of the business. You know, growing your business, funding your business, getting it started. That's the A side. That's the fun side. The B side is all about the regulations, all about the permits, all about the tough stuff that takes you a lot of time to do. So, the Office of Advocacy, which, has anyone heard of us? Yeah, no one. The Office of Advocacy has been around since the mid-70s, when the administration understood that federal regulations, when rolled out to big companies, can be overburdensome, can kill small business. And anyone who's been through FSMA, OSHA, FDA inspections, labor issues, knows exactly what I'm talking about. I dealt with them myself, and I am a member, by the way, of SFA, and it's been a wonderful experience, and a Sophie finalist winner. So I was really pleased that I was able to speak here today because I know what you're going through. So we were created by Congress in 1976, and the goal was to make sure that small businesses had a say at the regulatory table where all these federal regulations were being created and rolled out. And so that is a primary job that we have. We represent you in front of Congress, to the White House, and the regulatory agencies. And that's just not like we write a letter thing. We actually sit with them. We negotiate with them. We talk to them. We explain to them. And it all rides on the information that we get from you. Okay, so in the past couple of years, 2 executive orders, this is the boring regulatory part, have come out that are going to help you guys and help me. And they are that for every new regulation, 2 must come off the books. Right now we're running 1:22 ratio. So for every new regulation, 22 are coming off the books. The other one said that regulatory agencies have to look at all the regulations to see which ones they can sunset, which ones need to be made more flexible or could be repealed. Now, the thing that is up here that's most interesting is this Regulatory Flexibility Act. Again, I know it's not artificial intelligence or incubator stuff, but it's important because we have a federal law that says that federal regulations and regulatory entities must consider the impact of their regulations on you when they want to create a regulation. And if it's too burdensome, they have to change it. And so what have we done over the past year? We have saved small businesses over $253 million. And that's just direct. The indirect expense regulations that we have helped relieve is well over $1 billion and counting. Okay, so I know not anything you want to learn about. It's how these regulations actually get rolled out. And all I'm saying is the takeaway from here is that all those yellow boxes are where we can come into play, where we can advocate on behalf of you and do. So, not exciting stuff, but it's very important stuff as we talk about cannabis, as we talk about OSHA, as we talk about tariff, trade, tax, all those things that you want to do with your business that impact you, that you feel you have no say over. We're fighting for you every single day, and we need your involvement to make it real and to force some change. How do we do it? We are aligned by 10 regions. I handle New York, New Jersey, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. I have Tom Rosamondo here. He is our national advocate for manufacturing and technology. We also have a special national advocate for all rural issues, broadband, agriculture, you name it. Now, the way we are also aligned in DC is we have a regulatory attorney assigned to each and every regulatory stream. Every single regulatory body, we have an expert in our office to work with them. We also have a team of economists that get underneath the numbers. So if the FDA says, oh, we're going to do this new labeling rollout, which they did, we were right there front and center with them, working through it, saying, no, look, you can't ask a small startup business to understand how to change all their labels or how to do all their labels. Let's have some, common sense. If you're so little, then maybe you don't have to comply. And as you grow, you comply, more and more. And that's what happened with FSMA. And I thought it was an excellent protocol. Okay. So what have we done? Just an example of 3 FDA-related issues. The first, on the organic livestock. Well, what we found in 2017 is that the Department of Agriculture, they were too aggressive with their standards. It would cost an organic poultry farmer over $70,000 to try to become organic. So what happened? It got repealed because we got in their face, quite frankly, and we worked with them and demonstrated to them that it was impossible for our small organic poultry farmers to certify. I'm sure you guys are trying to certify a non-GMO or organic yourself, and you know what I'm talking about. And it's very, very challenging. The H-2B visa program affects all of our farmers. So they need additional support to come in every season and help them with their business. They can't get enough. And if you can't get enough, you can't run your farm. So with a lot of their input, we were able to double the amount of H-2B visas that our small farmers were getting. And then the last example here is the overtime rule. There was a rule that the Department of Labor wanted to implement that said that white-collar employees making less than $47,500 would be eligible for overtime. I don't know about you, but I couldn't pay that. So what we found out is that they were overreaching the extent of the authority of their office, and it was inappropriate. So we pulled it off the books, and now we're reworking all of it. What? There you go. Hold on. All right. So this is our very attractive team down in D.C. that we are spread out. But what I want you to carry away from today, and I give you, as I said, a lot of kudos for actually being here, is that you do have a voice in Washington. We do care. You have to tell all your friends about us, because none of these regulatory agencies are going to change if you don't make them change. If you don't work with us, if you don't just live with it, I guess is what I'm saying. Speak out, speak to us, get it excited about running your business again after OSHA has come in or labor has come in, or if you're having tax issues. I mean, it's not a pleasant talk as some of the others, but it's really real. So this is what it does mean for you. And because we have a current administration that is so focused on deregulation, it means now is the time. It's a great time to go focus on your business. You can influence the regulations that govern you, but we just need to hear from you, right? And we can't do it without you. So please don't make us the best kept secret in the federal government anymore. Please take advantage of what we can share and tell you, and involve your friends who also own any type of business, and have them contact us so that we can fight for you and help you guys grow the business, because you are the backbone of our nation, and it's really important that each and every one of you succeed. So that's it. All right?